Mark, it was an unusual request for sure that you got last week, and tell me what you thought when the gentleman approached you.
Well, yeah, it was my first. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's a few odd things that pop up. Especially when I played as long as I have. But yeah, it was definitely a different request than your average one. But at the same point, it was it was very heartfelt and a difficult time for him. So when he asked me to do him a couple favors, I thought why not? And it was the right thing to do. He's healing, and if I can help with that healing in any which way, I'm all for it.
So she was a huge fan of yours and had her picture taken with you a number of times. You remembered her?
I do, yeah. Like when he showed me the pictures at first, it was kind of obviously an unfortunate situation, but I didn't know of the circumstances right at first. He just kind of approached me and said, "Would you mind signing a couple pictures?" And I said, "Yeah, no problem." And then once he kind of brought the pictures out, the story sort of started, coming to life. And then, once I saw obviously the sadness in him, and once he, told me the story with the tragic accident, it was definitely took a turn. And as I said, he asked me to try to do a couple things. If I scored to get him the ball, and I say I'm playing D, so I might not get any shots, but I'll do my best. And sometimes in the game, you're not really thinking of certain things, but I remember to grab the ball. So yeah, that was great. And then it was an honor for me that people care about this sport so much. People care about this team. That you have the ability to impact people just by watching. So it was the least thing I could do. And then he asked me obviously to put some of her ashes in my sock. And you don't exactly know how everything's supposed to go, so I was like, yeah, no problem. So I kind of put them in, and then obviously I gave them back after the game, and I think he appreciated it. And if it helps, then perfect.
You put a little message on the ball to him as well.
Yeah, I signed a couple messages on the ball and the pictures. You know what I mean? Obviously, for the support and watching over and stuff like that. So yeah, it was definitely a touching a moment for him and I.